Now to an exclusive story that goes beneath the seemingly skin-deep world of beauty pageants. A former teen winner in Nova Scotia has asked police to investigate the organizer of the Miss Teen Canada International contest for possible fraud. Daryl McIntyre has the story tonight.
If you think beauty pageants are a throwback to another time, think again. A 21st century version is alive and well. Saturday's Miss Teen Nova Scotia International pageant was downright dreamy for some girls.
I think I'd be a good inspiration for, younger children my age to...
But nobody seemed to even notice that one person was conspicuously absent. Last year's Miss Teen winner, Samantha Smith. She stayed home.
Betrayed. Betrayed is definitely the word right there. That sums up everything that I feel in one word, is betrayed.
As the winner of Miss Teen Nova Scotia International, one of Samantha Smith's required duties was to move on to the next level and compete at the Miss Teen Canada International pageant in Toronto. She was excited and started trying to complete her entry requirements nice and early, including sending money to the national competition's head office in Barrie, Ontario. By September, she'd sent about half of the required $3,000 when she learned there wasn't going to be a national competition this year. In hindsight, she thinks she was tricked. Smith's beef isn't with the provincial pageant, which has no official connection to its national counterpart. It's with this woman.
I'm Sylvia Stark,
Miss Canada International's president, Sylvia Stark. This is an online ad for her Teddy Bears of Hope project, which is where she says the girl's $3,000 fee goes.
We now want your help in sending teddy bears to the war-torn country of Afghanistan.
There's teddy bears in there.
Contestants used to have to collect those too. Smith had hundreds before Stark said to stop because last year's bears still hadn't been shipped. Looking back, Smith says alarm bells should have sounded then.
I was always told to me that this was always a good cause, so why wouldn't it be a charity? It sounds like a charity.
In fact, it isn't. It's just one of Stark's companies. Throughout the 90s, similar allegations of shady dealing dogged Sylvia Stark in the headlines and in the courts. She was successfully sued by former Miss Huronia, now Member of Parliament, Helena Georges, for one.
I was expected to fundraise on a regular basis.
Fundraise?
Mm-hmm. We would hold spaghetti dinners, garage sales, raffles, bikes. We used to keep giving a bike away, which I thought had been given to someone long before.
A set of 1995 fraud charges were dropped, but she pleaded guilty to obstructing justice in 1998 for faking a contestant's signature to avoid paying a $2,000 prize. Stark was unavailable to speak to us about Samantha Smith's allegations, but spokesman Peter Boudreau told CBC News the pageant hasn't been cancelled at all, only postponed, and that Smith can compete when it's held next year, probably in the summer. She's filed a fraud complaint with police instead. She says she's done with pageants, but she does keep a few mementos in her bedroom.
This is the crown. I made the crown box, actually.
Smith doesn't regret entering the provincial pageant, but she hopes other girls will be more careful who they deal with on their road to stardom. Daryl McIntyre, CBC News, Windsor, Nova